Hi peeps. I thank you, I really do, for taking a couple moments to view this video. And to those of you who have viewed my other short vids, thanks for that too. I know there are millions of other videos for you to choose out there, so I really do thank you wholeheartedly for flying with ReinMan. Normally I do my best to come up with some original music for these short videos. You probably by now have noticed that there's no music on this one. I'm writing and producing this video June 2nd, 2020. Musicians around the world have agreed to call this Blackout Tuesday. Music is turned off around the world so we can all have a moment to think about ourselves and our world. Due to recent events in the United States of America, I've been heavily reminded of my own white privilege. One recent event is the broad daylight murder of an unarmed black man by 4 heavily armed police people. A white man kneeled on George Floyd's neck until he died. 3 other officers of the peace assisted and witnessed this murder. It was filmed. The brutality is undeniable, as was the injustice. What was also once again pointed out as undeniable is the fact that black people are not treated equal. And I finally got it, that white people in power like it that way. The second event that reminded me of my white privilege this past week is a middle-aged woman totally abusing her own white privilege to put the life of a non-aggressive black man in dire jeopardy. She knew when she called 911 and used the term, "There's an African-American man threatening my life," she knew what she was doing. She knew the way the world currently works regarding African Americans. She was calling in the big guns. And now the so-called president of the so-called greatest country in the world is calling in the big guns. Ominous weapons. He is white, tending towards orange, but all the tanning spray in California will never cover up how so terribly white he is. In a world already devastated in so many ways by a pandemic, the US president has called for their military to be used against its own citizens. This comb-overed clown thinks this is okay because he thinks his very white agenda is okay. Am I inherently bad or evil because I'm white? Am I destined to always seek the higher ground on the backs of my colored sisters and brothers? Am I genetically doomed to be an entitled dickhead that feels that I'm owed everything at the cost of everyone? Jesus, I hope not. I'm not even sure if I've ever consciously used my privilege for something evil. But here's the embarrassing thing. I do know I've used it for good. I know I've looked at others who are not white and thought, I wonder how I can help them in some way. And I'm learning the hard way that any privilege used without conscious knowledge of its use is a hidden danger. Anything I don't know about myself can and will be used against me. Eventually, even the darkness we don't know about ourselves will demand to see the light of day. And when it shows up, it will probably not be that pretty to look at. But the truth will demand its time in the sun. And for that, I thank God. What will I do about this? That's my current project. Awareness is the first step. In my experience, awareness usually follows great pain. So be it. And after awareness, action, rightful action, is the next step. That's where I'm currently at. Not putting music on this video is a teeny-weeny step, very teeny. And I'll write these words and I'll speak them to you. Another teeny tiny step in my own journey towards taking action for my beloved colored friends. And I know I need to think bigger in the action department. All friends should be loved. But right now, at this time, our black family is truly hurting, and we all have the power to ease that hurt. Healing is so required here. Healing for now, and in my deepest wish, forever and ever. Amen. Namaste, y'all. Be good to each other out there. Find ways to be even gooder.